What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another FSD version 13.2 video. Starting off in a dirt parking lot here to kind of switch things up. You can see that FSD is saying object in path detected, take over to proceed. It is moving the steering wheel. We'll give it a second here and see if it'll figure this out. But I do see this sometimes in my gravel driveway, and as you can see it here in this dirt parking lot. I'm not sure exactly what the car thinks it's seeing, but because the ground is uneven or maybe the snow or whatever it is, it thinks it cannot go. And so it has that little message asking me to help it. That message has now disappeared, so maybe it'll proceed here. But we're going to go to, I think that's long enough. I'm going to give it a little accelerator tap. Let me give it one tap here. There you go, and that's all it needed. It is now driving all on its own, although that does count as one intervention to start off the drive there. So we're going into Brighton today to where, oh, don't go that way. Well, whatever. We're going to Brighton today to do a few things that we've done before, but that the car's messed up. So the first place we're going is to USPS. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how the nav is wrong? The car ignores that incorrect nav and goes the way it needs to go. I have no idea how it knows to do that, but that's what it did. Just like any human driver would do. You wouldn't follow that nav. You'd be like, well, I'm just turning left here. Whoa, what the heck? Are there emus over there? Wow, this place is crazy. What's going on here? Okay, so we're going to Brighton. And we're going to go to this post office that we've gone to before, and FSD actually went the wrong way. It said no entrance, I think. It said do not enter, and FSD entered into that wrong way. It was a one-way parking lot. So it was just a parking lot. There was no traffic or anything, but it did disobey that sign, basically. So we're going to start off there, and then we're going to go through some of the roundabouts down in Brighton, which are pretty big. That you can have like 3 of them in a row, and they're multi-lane roundabouts. It's right by the mall, so it should be pretty busy this time of year. We're getting close to Christmas here, and so I expect there to be some traffic in these roundabouts. Now, FSD has done them before, but it's better now, and so it should do them even better, even more smoothly, and it should still be working. It's good to just kind of double-check these things as we go on. I'm working on a full FSD 13 review. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to go through FSD 13 with you, kind of from start of a drive to finish, so I'll talk about like how it takes itself out of park, what happens during that drive, and then what happens at the end of the drive. So please let me know what you'd like included in detail in that full review. So rather than me just kind of yelling at you here while the car is driving, I can kind of sit down, gather my thoughts, give you as much information condensed into, you know, a tight video that doesn't take too long for you to kind of receive all that information, because those are nice videos to kind of learn and listen to. So anyway, I mean, my sentiments about 13 so far have not changed. It's insanely impressive. It's insanely impressive. No safety disengagements. It's not gonna like hit anything or anyone or cyclists or pedestrians or cars or anything. That's kind of the basic, like, no crap, it shouldn't do that, but it's not doing any of that. It's staying in the lines. People are asking about lane selection. Lane selection is awesome. This thing is especially, oh, we have it in hurry. I'm gonna put it in chill, at least for the start of this drive, just because I wanna kind of show the different modes. I haven't shown chill yet, so we can see how that behaves.
Can you feel it now? FSD got me chillin', we ain't touching no pedals now. Tesla stock to the moon, yeah, we cashing out. Robots on the rise, let me tell you what we all about.
So you can see here 0.4 miles until our turn, and the car is getting over. I found it's very, very good again at lane selection. On highway, it's usually moving over. I pretty much always keep it on hurry in my daily driving, just so you know. So chill, I'm not as familiar with, but we're learning together here. On the highway, you got about 0.8 miles left. It starts moving over to the right, which is awesome. Off highway, I found it's kind of variable, but it's always good. And one thing I've noticed, again, I usually keep it in hurry, so I don't know if chill would act this way or not. One thing I've noticed in hurry is that the FSD will like move over and just pass everyone. It just gets past everyone and then moves over. It does not want to wait. It's like, and it's awesome at it too. It's not like, oh crap, now we're going to miss our turn because there's too many people in the way. It's like, nope, it finds a gap or it makes one, puts its turn signal on. If the person will let you in, it'll let off a little bit to get behind them. It's wicked. It's wickedly good. And so, you know, it didn't do that exact scenario here, but you can still see it's in the correct spot and it's going to be able to make our right turn no problem. All right, so here we go. This is the entrance. It looks like it is going to do it correctly this time. And then I have a extra challenge on top of that for it. So let's see where it goes here. We're going this way, and so I want to actually go to the mailbox. I want to just put some stuff like where you can drive up to the mailbox. I'll leave it here. You guys told me you want to see it parking and stuff, so let me see if it'll park here. I found if it does nose in, it's pretty crap. But if it backs in, it's pretty much perfect. So it's stopping here, which is no good. Yeah, you can't park there, so we'll let the person get out there. But we'll call that a successful run anyway. So let me pull into this here. Because again, there's the argument of like, well, if it's a robotaxi, then it's going to park there, you're going to get out, and it's going to drive away. So I'm not going to count that against it, especially when the support for like picking your parking spot and stuff is coming up. It says in the release notes. So it's kind of weird that this says G. Let me see what this does. I'm just trying to put in this point to see if it will actually drive us to that drive-through mailbox thing. So I got that point in. Unfortunately, it looks like we just got a tiny blue line on the road you can see there. It's going to let me turn it on. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just try it out. That's kind of asking a lot, but that's the point, right? So, wow, look at my crappy parking job. So the car's going to back us out here, and it's going to go somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. That pickup sees us, I hope. Seems like it. Yeah, so it can't get us into that fine little spot. Well, it's going to keep going. Let's just let it do its thing here. All right, so it's going in the wrong way in the one way again. All right, let me drop off these letters and we'll continue. Holy crap, all right, I've been sitting here forever. Let me start this next part, tell you what I've been doing. So I wanted to start from the mailbox, but I couldn't find where I was going and someone came up behind me, so I just came to the Brighton superchargers that are still not open to start the drive from here. So obviously I just turned it on, it's doing everything. I pulled nose first into that parking spot and then it did back out of the parking spot, and it's technically on the wrong side of this little aisle right here, but it's a parking lot, no one's here, so who cares? So I was trying to get over to the mall, which is where we're heading right now. The traffic says as busy as it gets, so there's gonna be lots of traffic over there. And I couldn't find it on the map. And nothing was loading. I was like, I know some of the stores over there, and I was searching on the map for the stores, and it just said, you know, no results, no results. I think I just have really bad like cell service here, which if you don't know, Tesla uses AT&T for its LTE internet on the car, and I also have AT&T for my phones. So if the car doesn't have good service, my phone is also really slow. The phone works a little better. But anyway, the point of all that is I basically couldn't get this robotaxi to go anywhere because I couldn't input any data points. It just kept saying no, no, no. Now, what you can do is you can just, without any internet, you can hold on the map. And so like if I do this, so I just held there, and you can add that point. So you could go that way if you know where you're going. But if you're trying to search something and it doesn't have a connection, you can't add that point to the map. So I texted Stephanie, and she actually shared the location to the car for me, and that finally popped up. I searched for some of these same places and they wouldn't come up. So just an interesting, you know, another piece of the puzzle there.
Drive whipping, yeah, the car got a brain. I'm sipping on my coffee while it switches the lane. No.
So here's another example. It waited a little longer this time. We got about 0.1 miles when we started that right turn maneuver, or lane change maneuver, I should say. But still, I mean, plenty of time. We kind of got all those other slower cars out of our way, and then we make it over here, make our turn. And we stayed to the right of the line. That car did not. Is that really that big of a deal that he went over the yellow line? No. I think I probably would have done the same thing, but it's just something to point out. Especially when I'm usually picky on FSD on that stuff. The reality is if there's no other cars around, it's not that important to keep the maneuvers that clean. And we'll wait for this right turn here. So this is a kind of a sharp turn. Hopefully I'll remember to turn that. Editing that roof cam is kind of a pain sometimes, so if it's not turned to the left, sorry. But it's clear now, and off we go. Beautiful. So this is crazy. Chill mode, 32 miles per hour. What's the point of chill mode? What is the point of chill mode if it's going to go 33, 10 over, just like Hurry does? 34. So 10 over in chill mode. Again, the other vehicles around us are doing the same thing. Like that truck is still pulling away from us, even though we're going almost 10 over. The person behind us is keeping right up with us, even though we're going now 10 over. It's actually hit its max speed, so it would go faster than this. Now, some of you have pointed out, you can adjust this. Let me show you in the autopilot settings. And this is where I'm very happy with these speed profiles. Chill standard Hurry drives in slow lane with minimal lane changes. Max speed offset. So let me just hit that so you can read it really quick. But I could change that. And in my daily driving, I usually do. The point of the videos, though, is not for you to see my personal preferences. It's to see what the car will do in Tesla's default settings. So Tesla's default setting is really standard. And then they suggest plus 40%. So that means If you get into a 35 mile per hour zone, the max speed that the car can go, not that it's going to absolutely go, but that it can go, is going to be 40% over 35 or 40% over whatever the speed zone is. I could change this and say like, all right, the max is 20%. But you can see right there, Tesla says, no, let it do 40%.
It's just electric flex. FSD taking over. What the hell is next? Robots.
All right, here we go. We're going for these roundabouts. Yep, go ahead. So we are going straight. This is the left lane's to go left or straight. This is to go straight or right, and we are going straight. Now we're going to go through these roundabouts several times in this video, but these roundabouts are sponsored by Delete Me, a longtime sponsor of the channel. I've been using Delete Me for well over a year. Have you heard of data brokers? They gather your information and sell it online, and Delete Me goes in and deletes your information from these terrible entities. Your information being held by these data brokers can lead to identity theft, phishing, and other scams. Delete Me has saved me hours of time by searching thousands of websites and deleting my information from hundreds of different websites. You ever see those tracking websites where you can pay a few bucks and get a bunch of information on a person? Yeah, my information, including my name, my phone number, my address, my email, used to be on those websites, and now it's gone. You can't get that information from me anymore thanks to Delete Me. So make sure you use my link down below, joindeleteme.com/dirtytesla to save 20% on Delete Me and get your information deleted from the internet. Go back and watch some old videos of this thing just absolutely screwing these up. I have to hit the brake. It's stopping at the yield signs. It's brake checking people. I mean, it's craziness, man. And this is why the whole journey, these past 4 years, I've been showing all of that. I mean, believe it or not, especially in the beginning, there were some people that were like, oh, you're going to make Tesla look bad. But it's like, dude, if Tesla doesn't want to look bad, they should make it work better. They've sent this out to normal people like me. If they don't want it to look bad, make it work, right? It's pretty much that simple. And this is what they're doing now here. You know, it's like, this is what we're seeing. So another roundabout, just absolutely flawless. What do you want? This is crazy. This is crazy. Go watch the old videos of these exact same roundabouts. Look at it go. I'm losing my mind. I just can't believe it, dude. Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought the car was playing music. I was like, it's also celebrating. It's from outside. They have music playing outside. Oh my goodness. I'm just so excited about how good this has become. And it's because of us showing and doing all this driving, not just me, but you too. Anyone who drives their FSD Tesla and hits the brake, takes over, disengages, yells at it, gives voice notes. Tesla really uses that data. You can see the data upload. As you know, when you get home, if you can check your uploads and stuff, you can see these cars are sending, each car is sending gigabytes and gigabytes of data every time you drive it. Almost every time you drive it, I should say. So we'll wait here. Got some cross traffic that does not stop. We're just scooching up. I would say we keep waiting, probably. Oh, yeah. And, what do you want? I can't overemphasize how good this is. So again, it's probably going to park us in front of the door here. I'll take us to a parking spot and maybe try some ass. This would be a crazy place to try ass because there's, okay, so it's just going to stop here. I'm going to take over real quick because there's someone behind me. I don't want to get in their way. An Autopark. Let's do it in between these two cars here. So I just select that, click ready. And somebody told me you can actually make it go faster with the accelerator pedal. I'm going to try it, but in the past, using the accelerator pedal would make it disengage. So I'm going to tap it. Holy moly. You can make it go faster with the accelerator pedal. Careful with that, because that'll mess up its turning radius and everything. So it's going to adjust itself here. And again, that could have been because I mashed the accelerator a little bit there. But it's going to fix itself, and it's just going to perfectly center itself in these two lines. This feels really good. I mean, I'm not going to say it's different than, you know, version 12 Autopark, but like that was perfectly usable. Look at that. It gets us right in the spot, directly in between these two cars. Fast enough, fast enough. You know what I'm saying? All right, you can tell that the internet, I don't know, something's weird here because this stuff's taking forever to load. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. So I want to do one more takeoff from here, and then I'll find a spot to do some ass testing. Somebody asked me, so there's that. They said, someone was saying like, they think that the early testers are like hiding stuff or setting it up so the car's doing well. I don't know how I would do that for all the unedited driving I'm doing, but they wanted to see it start from a parking spot like we're in now with a car on each side. Because you can see right there, because they were like, yeah, but you know, people are using actually Smart Summon and it's running into cars. So version 13 might do that too. So whatever. So we're in between two cars. Again, let me show you the cameras. So there's a car on each side. We're going to start it here. We actually have tried this once before. Stephanie was driving and it simply would not proceed. So there's a person right there. So we got to wait for that human. It was in this exact scenario and FSD would not move forward. But as you can see here, it is moving forward. So there you go. We didn't, like, I guess I should have left those up. We didn't come close to sideswiping anybody. It started the drive in between two cars. You know, I don't know what else to show you here. So we're going really close, but I don't know what it's thinking with this navigation. I mean, whatever. It's, oh yeah, it's gonna go behind all the buildings. So I will point out, this is really funny. You can drive back there behind the buildings, but it's a one-way going this direction. And in the old videos of this place with Stephanie, one of them was with Stephanie, it actually went the wrong way. And I didn't even notice. I'm gonna be totally honest. There was a no enter sign, and I didn't notice it.
In the streets, make your ex while asleep. Tesla bots on the grind, got your chores on repeat. We live in sci-fi.
Yo, Cybertruck, who's at the mall? What is that color? That's a nice color. I love that.
My dreams and this life's insane. Elon wrote the future, now we stacking the game. We riding Teslas, flexing all the hate.
Well, here you go. It made it. I don't know why it took that weird back alley way, but whatever. It did it without any help. Not any traffic or anything, but still kind of a weird way to go. And again, we'll let it park. You guys want me to let it park, and then I need to fix my screen recording. That thing just, I don't know, it's been screwing up a lot for me. And there you go. So it pulls into the parking spot. Again, when it pulls nose in like this, it does a pretty bad job. I'll show you the cameras here. So you can see, well, we're kind of on the right line. We're way to the right. So yeah, it's not a very good park job, but it attempted it. And again, that's coming in a future update. All right, so sorry, I need my mic. All right, so there's a fully driverless ride for you. I use Smart Summon to pick me up. And then we're gonna go over here and go through these roundabouts. So again, I don't need to touch any of this. It's such habit for me to grab that to put it into drive. It's no longer needed for me to do that. But like I said, sometimes I'll hop in and this button is grayed out. It won't let me use it. Let me see if I just tap the brake. So that didn't work. Oh yeah, it did. So a brake tap, now I can turn it on. And we'll let the car take us over to Wendy's to finish this one off. We're going back through those difficult roundabouts. They're just so fun. They're so fun. So let's hope the car can do it one more time. I don't see why not. What did I do? I did the one pedal press to get us started in the beginning, right? It wouldn't go from the first dirt road or dirt parking spot. Other than that, I've done absolutely nothing. So look at the display right here. It is tracking both this car in front of us. You can see they're dark, and that pickup. Don't do it. Don't pass this guy. Yeah, see, it's thinking about it, but it sees the pickup moving towards us and says, oh, okay, I can't do that. There's no room. So it's tracking two cars at the same time that we need to track, that are like engaging with us. Now as he passes by, he stays dark as he goes back there. It's interesting. But all these parked cars, you can see are light gray because they're not, going to interfere with us in any way.
FSD vibes, I'll see you later. Stock going high, we rich out.
All right, here we go. Was it a fluke, or can we do it again in the opposite direction? I would think so. I have the utmost confidence in FSD 13 right now. And in older versions, when I'd say that, it would screw up within seconds of me saying how good it was. It just doesn't work that way now. Look how smooth that was. And again, if you're new to this, or you haven't been following along very much, or you don't use this yourself, you're like, yeah, I went through the roundabout, that's neat. But it's doing it so well. Version 12 was pretty good at roundabouts too, don't get me wrong. Wow, look how backed up it is. We might have to do these one more time. I mean, it's just gliding right through here. Now we need to be over here, not over there. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. People are honking at each other back there. So we'll wait. I can't see to the left, but it's clear now that that car moved out of the way. Like as soon as I could see, I feel FSD accelerate. Wow, look how busy. All right, let's go back to the mall one more time, and then I'll wrap it up. I will let it turn into this Wendy's, though. Or what's it going to do? Oh, it's going to turn onto the road. Hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we have to wait for this traffic here. My goodness, y'all. My goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Yep, preemptively. Oh, a little break there. A little too early, a little too preemptively. But it fixed it well. I think we've seen enough braking. I hope you guys have seen enough braking. Let me just go, or braking, enough parking. Yeah, let's go to this Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble. I didn't even know they were still in business. So I'm just, look at that change up. Look at the change up. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Wow. Oh, there you go. It wants me to touch steering wheel. Wow, 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 wow. It's like, oh, we're going somewhere else. Zoop. Instantly changes the route. Doesn't flinch when that car was kind of in our way. Plenty of space and everything. Oh, man. We're going to move through here. It's our right of way. They will wait for, oh my gosh, dude. Look how smooth it is. It just keeps going. That's the other thing. That's a good descriptor of this version 2. It just keeps going. It doesn't like jam the brakes and get stuck and like do all this stuff that it, version 12 had gotten rid of a lot of that too, but not all of it. But now it's like it doesn't stop unless it needs to stop. That in itself is such a huge improvement to this experience. I can't overemphasize it. Why is Tesla not rolling this out wider? Come on, Tesla. What is going on over there? Just send it. Just send this. Is crazy. Because the other thing is I want to hear other people's experiences too, because I've gotten excited about versions before. They do keep getting better and better and better and better. But I'll be excited and then it goes out and people are like, yo, this sucks for me. And then I'm always like, oh, I feel a little deflated when that happens because it's like, oh man, I was hoping everyone would, kind of have the same experience I'm having. So I'm wondering if someone gets it somewhere else, if it's not going to be the same. But just look how it's moving with this guy. It's like we're attached to the car in front of us. That's what it feels like. It's like moving with him as it needs to. We're getting right up to the stop sign. Right up to it. We're not going to even stop again. Good, just go. That's right. There's nobody there. Oh my gosh. This is great. All right, we're going to be in this one this time, or are you going to move back over? Either way, it doesn't matter. We can be in either lane here. So it's picking a different one than last time, which is cool.
Taxi money, man, we can't get enough.
All right, here we go. We're about to enter these again. I'm just not taking over. I don't need to. I don't need to take over anymore. I don't need to take over anymore. We could have stayed in that other lane. We didn't need to switch over here, but that's fine. You can be in this one as well. Glide through here. It gives so there was a car to our left, but as soon as FSD detected that they were going to go straight, it accelerated. Look how it gets in here. It's like zipper merging perfectly. Look at this. Let me put these cameras up. Now, is this guy going to let us? Some people don't let you zipper merge. They get mad. But look at FSD is like, no, I'm zipper merging. This is crazy. I don't need to take over anymore. I just don't. Look at it, get in there perfectly. This is crazy, y'all. Now you want to say robo-taxi with no human in the driver's seat? I'm still skeptical of that. We can talk about it in another video. I'll include it in my full review, why I don't think we're going to be there anytime soon. But this is freaking crazy. Look at it flow with everybody. Just keep going. We don't even need to stop. Oh my gosh, dude. Insanity. Yeah, put on that right turn signal. Humans don't do it, but we do. FSD does it. Is this guy going to accept? Look at, yeah, see? He's still mad at me because I zipper merged in front of him. People are so stupid. Oh my gosh. Look at him. He's going 35 in a 15. Oh, we're going to follow him. FSD is going to get its revenge. Just kidding. Oh my goodness, dude. Holy moly. Look at this. Glides right through. We'll let it park and that'll be it. Here's the stats. One intervention. I think it was, oh yeah, I messed up the miles. I don't know, maybe 15 miles or so. Holy guacamole, y'all. This is it, man. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. I really, but this is, I always try my best not to overhype these things, but like this is, we need parking basically. See, look at this. It stops, and then it goes, oh, there's parking spots here? Let me take care of that for you, sir. Just back into the parking spot, please, because you suck at pulling in. Yeah, that's right. Oh, don't do a bad job backing in, too. Let's see if it fixes it. Or just parks right here. Again, not officially supported. Release notes say that parking is coming later. So I'm not going to ding it for that, but holy crap.